What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jackal Spade04 here. Talking to you today about the ban list. Or let me say, the lack of a ban list. So, I'm going to quickly go through all the cars that have been either banned, unbanned, semi limited, or put back to three. And then I'll give you my thoughts about it. First off, we have Morphin Jar number 2. Both have been banned. To 1, we have Coach, Gundy, Rekindling, Barrier. Those are now at 1. To 2, we have Necroface, Seal, Heretic Seal Convocation. To 2, and then to 3, we have Stone of Excavation and Seed. Now, my thoughts on it. We're going to start to ban and work our way up. Motherfucker, for what? This card hasn't seen any type of competitive play in the past 3 years. The only time people played it is Dark Worlds, and that's it. And they played it in Empty Jar as well, along with Morphin Jar number 2. Neither deck is really competitive right now, so I feel like they just did it because they didn't have anything else to ban. They wanted to ban something, so there you have it. I'm gonna get back to these two cards because these are ones that are relevant, really. Rekindling. I only know one person who plays this card on and tries to make it competitive. He's garbage, so we're not even gonna talk about this card. Now on a more serious level, seriously, this card is needed to be banned or put to 1 2 years ago. Any card that just gives you free reign to special summon as many monsters as possible deserves to be banned. Cyber Dragon, Magical Scientist, no matter what the cost is, if you just special summon as many monsters as possible, you need to be banned. Next, we have Solemn Judgment. There is no mistake. That is what this card is. It's no, you're not going to play. And then on top of that is searchable. So hell yeah, it need to be put to 1. It should be emergency limited when it came out like Stratos was. Because this card is just way too overpowerful. Then you put it with Infernity Break where you can pop any monster that is a threat to the deck. Yeah, it needs to go. On Necroface. Again, for what? This is like whenever they brought a Magician of Faith off the ban list. When the format is this fast, Flip Magician of Faith isn't going to do anything, and putting everything in your graveyard doesn't help enough to waste a summon on. Now, granted, depending on how much is being removed, it could be a pretty strong monster that you can summon, but oh shit. Actually, scratch that. That this just came in my mind. Just thought about it. This may be a good card to take into dragons. Now, hold on. Before you guys just destroy my comment section, think about it. If you're playing Heretic Dragons or whatever version of Dragons you're playing, and you have everything removed from play, this could really just be a reset button on the entire duel for you. So, you know what? This is actually going to be a pretty interesting card to see what really happens with this. Again, just thought about it. I haven't seen too many comments on it, so actually keep your eyes out on that. I actually may go ahead and try to buy me a couple of those, see what happens. Excuse me while my chick's calling. Anyway, next we're going to move over to the Heretic Seal Convocation. It was already at 2. I don't see this being a major problem for people who play Heretic Dragons. The deck's still going to do good. Magical Stone, yeah, there's no good combo that comes to mind for that. You could ban it, put it at 1, 2, or 3, doesn't matter. It's a waste of time. Same thing for this card. Chaos decks are emphatically absolutely too slow. The only deck that's fast enough if you run it in is in Chaos Dragons, and that's the fact that you have to wait to get BLS. That's not going to help you out. So again, let me go back to the only other cards that matter on this ban list is Wolfbar Coach and Gun. Wolfbark is the defining card in Fire Fist. You know, there is no way around that, and in Fire Kings as well. This card gives the deck infinite amounts of advantage. The fact that you summon one card and have a toolbox for level 4. You know, it was different when Exceeds first came out. You just had Utopian, that was the only level 4 monster. Now you have this too many cards: Exciton Knight, Abyss Dweller, Crazy Box. You know, you have a level 4 for any situation that you can come into. So I understand them putting this card to 1. Now, it's not a win summon effect, so it's still once per turn. So you still can use call and still get the effect off. Is it as effective? Fuck no. But hey, it's give and take. Now, same thing with Abyss Gun. Now, this card just revitalized uh, a Mermail deck because it didn't matter if your monster got Solemn, Trinled, Mirror Force. Next turn, you had a gun that this was the number one card that was being searched by Pike and Dragoon. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with these two cards being limited. Are the decks dead now? Fuck no, absolutely not. They're still there. They're still a viable deck. You know, and Mermills, because the card's under 1400, you still can get it back with salvage, so that's still an option. You still can go back to playing Squall, so you still can get to your level 4 plays with, you know, discarding him for Pike, especially on another level 4 monster, so you still have that option there. And then you have your Hulk busting armor. Again, I know nobody plays it, but you know, it's still an interesting choice. I've actually won a couple duels on DN lately with, you know, I mainly just put the one for stopping monster effects because that is crucial right now. Monster effects, you know, do a lot. I'm doing a little more playtest. I'm letting you guys know which one I like the most. But these are my, this is my opinion. This is my prediction about the ban list. It's how I feel about it. You know, it doesn't stop with just what I feel about the ban list. You guys comment down below. Let me know what you think about it. Um, Again, be sure to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Jack from Spade 04, and I'm out.